I did the investigation for Mobad, IJ Mobad. So on this IJ Mobad review, I do want to talk about some of the things that VDM said in his last video. And it's very important to educate each other, not just you guys watching, but also VDM. And like I said, VDM, I don't have anything against you, okay? So let that go. You spoke about how they posted your noodles and you posted it back. When they posted my PTSD videos, there was one particular video that I made in 2018 when I came out of prison. I was very sick. I had a lot of post-traumatic stress, and coming out of the, prison at that time, I had a fundraiser. I've told the story of this fundraiser several times where Nigerians just donated for me, and Emmanuel Emenike, a footballer, came and said he didn't like the way Hush Puppy treated me because I begged Hush Puppy for money, and Hush Puppy was like, oh, you have to apologize to Linda Ikeji for trolling her pregnancy and all this stuff. And Emenike paid the entire balance of the fundraiser, which was $3.4 million. Omoyele Showore took the video I made when I came out of prison and he posted it on Sahara Reporters to talk about that I was begging for money, and literally what Showore did was to indirectly promote the fundraiser, and Nigerians, like a lot of money came on that one day that he ended up in Sahara. So talking about donations, I've always believed that if you need money, you can run a fundraiser, because I wasn't raised by my parents. I grew up, abroad, alone. We didn't have mommy and daddy like most people. So growing up in America, I learned about crowdfunding, which is a new kind in which everybody can put something together and you can actually raise that money. And this is why I've always told Nigerians, if you donate 1,000 naira to me, we can raise 790 million. That's what it will be if everybody on my Facebook page actually gave me 1,000 naira today. 790 million. Now, what am I going to do with that money? Open a media house, employ a lot of people to run it, and I'll be in charge. I may not be a journalist anymore, but I will give you the best in news, and there's nothing anyone can do about it because I wouldn't even open it in Nigeria. It'll be next to Nigeria, either in Togo, Ghana, or Cotonou, where I wouldn't have to face cybercrime laws and censorship by the NBC. Do you see what I'm saying? You can have big media outlets outside the country. That's how Sahara is in New York. People's Gazette is now in New York because they forced Samuel Gwidigwe out of the country. Every journalist is out of the country. Even Hyundai is somewhere in Ghana. Everybody's doing their thing outside. So let's get back to the Yabo case. So now, I've always believed that people can always donate to anybody for any cause. At the end of the day, my birthday is in 10 days, maybe a little bit over a week. I did a birthday fundraiser in the last 3 weeks, and I wanted people to raise money and say, oh, donate to me, donate. So some people didn't donate, but some donated. 1,000 here, 1,000 there. By the way, everybody that donated, thanks. When I got the donations, it added up to be, imagine if everybody's giving 1,000 naira and we raised $500, ordinary $500. It came to 700 and something thousand naira. Little did they know that I was actually giving it to a charity. It was a birthday fundraiser. So I donated it to a charity in Ibadan that I know that they take care of sexually abused women and girls. And I was sexually molested during the riot. I've told that story by over 20 men and what I went through, and my father was watching and he left us and ran away and all that. So I donated that for my birthday. So I believe in donations, that it helps, especially crowdfunding. And that's what celebrities and their fans do. Their fans will crowdfund and they'll buy them a car, a house, bouquet of flowers. That's how it's done. When everybody puts $1 in. See that Nigerian journalist in America that everybody donated $1 to? He has 750. What did he have? He had 75,000 followers on Twitter, and they raised something like $75 million for him. This is the difference it makes when you crowdfund. Please don't crowdfund anything from you. Nobody must send any money. I don't need anything. I'm not going back to journalism. But now that I've given you guys an idea of donations, in Yabo's case, she started a fundraiser. They planned it in the group, and they wanted that fundraiser started to raise money for Wumi. Wumi will be the one that they'll put out. Yabo and Tonto don't have jobs. They run NGOs. especially Tonto, and they use sick people, dying people who are having surgery and raise money for them. If Tonto collects 20 million for someone who has one ear, they want to do ear surgery and all, she'll post a graphic picture on her page. And if they're raising 20 million for that person, Tonto will give that person something like 14 million and she'll pocket the 6. That's how she makes money. Iyabo and Tonto makes money from Gistlover, from the crypto, from the ads. And they net about 30 million naira every month on crypto from Gistlover alone. So at the end of the day, when I said they don't have any real jobs, that's what they do for a living. At the end of the day, they now did what they always do. Let's do a fundraiser for me. So I started this whole DNA thing, and I know you also started it. There are people who are following VDM who said VDM started DNA. Some said Kemi Olunoyo started VDM. I actually started it. If VDM saw it on my page and decided to talk about it, so some people may think it was. It's not competition. There was a DNA issue because the last conversation Mohbad had in that car fighting, and that driver that interviewed with you, Mohbad, he was lying. This I don't speak Yoruba. He was lying, just trying to keep information from you. That driver knew that that conversation was about DNA, paternity of Liam, a visa to Canada, and that was what started this whole fireball. So at the end of the day, when Iyabo launched the donation, by the way, they raised about maybe close to 200 million they raised for Mumi. And they shared it with everybody. You can see Mohbad's mother going to the market, carrying all these foodstuffs, everybody. They bought cars, everything in Mohbad's name. And Mohbad is still in the mortuary. So listen up carefully now. Now, VDM, when that donation thing was set up, I made a post and I said, do not donate for Wunmi. She's a black widow. It was that post that renewed my beef with Iyabo. Remember I said I have not spoken to Iyabo since 2021 when I saw her at Tony's movie premiere, Tony Abraham. And before that, 2019, when she apologized for the whole Ibiomi thing. So I really don't know Iyabo much, and I don't want anything to do with her. And now it was like, stupid woman. Iyabo just started, and Gistlover, you know, anything she does, you'll see it on Gistlover. And Instablog now started to post Kemi Olunoyo and Iyabo renew their beef. Why did we have to renew Port Harcourt prison beef? Iyabo posted my PTSD video where I was crying that if Nigerians don't donate and help me, I may kill myself. I feel suicidal sometimes. Did I not go on TVC and talk about how I felt suicidal and everything? I did, because it's life. I don't want none of you writing RP on my page after I'm gone. So I asked you guys to donate. She now shamed me by posting that mental health video. When she knew her own mother had schizophrenia and was dying of a mental health, that was very severe. She posted it and she ridiculed me with all her fans, and they started to abuse me. I saved every single screenshot. And I don't like stuff like that. That is what renewed the whole fight, the whole donation thing. Why did I say they shouldn't donate for Wunmi? Because I had found out that it was a fight. And Wunmi injured him in the fight. And everybody even trying to separate the fight got injured too. Did you not see everybody in that car? All with swollen faces and all? So that was exactly why I was against that. You see how they set that donation up? All the money they made, Samcliffe got his part, Aloma got his part, Dre got his part, Jigang, all of them shared money. And Mohbad is still in the mortuary. With the Tonto vendetta, they said, oh, they made Naira Marley an NDL ambassador. Naira Marley, I am an NDLEA panel member. I did it for 30 months. I even came back last week. The NDLEA has no ambassadors because we didn't want celebrities doing the work for them. Many celebrities do the same drugs. So I called Chairman Mariwa and Mr. Femi Babafemi and said, Naira Marley just stopped in our office and said hi. It went across the internet as ambassador. Even Chairman Mariwa put out a statement and sent it to me. I posted it on my page. There's no ambassador. Tonto was upset because she wants to be an ambassador. And the NDLEA says she has to come in for a drug test. She never did.